Hello again, my friends on YouTube. I wanted to do a follow-up video. I just had my last Botox 3 months ago on May 2nd, and today's July 24th, so just a little less than 3 months ago. And so I'm starting to see that it started to wear off, and you probably recognize this yourself. If I do a big smile, you see that these teeth on the good side is showing more. You know, it's a more toothy grin, as they call it. You see the platysma muscle is acting up on this side, trying to smile, and the eye is closing. And that's probably much of what you experience as well. It seems to be what we all experience. Plus, you can see it right here, the crease here tends to be a little higher on this side and a little thicker than the more smile crease on the good side. Like you get this line here. And then, of course, the pebbled chin. And so isn't it interesting how we all get these particular things, the platysma muscle, the eye closing, like why is this? And so I have a theory, and I want to share it with you. It's just a theory. Again, I'm no doctor or anything, and I want to hear your input. Maybe you have thoughts about this, and I'm thinking about maybe experimenting with it a little bit as I go for my next treatment. And that is that, remember when we first got the Bell's palsy and we couldn't move anything under the eyebrow for like months, right? 3 months or so. And I'm thinking that being wonderfully created as we are, that our body tries to protect us. And the most important thing, one of the most quickest reflex and most important thing we have is our eyelashes and eye closing and keeping our eyes moist, right? Our eyes are, of course, the most sensitive, probably part of our whole body. So as we can't close our eye at all, as you remember, while we're in the first, I'm just going to call it like the paralyzation stage, I would think that our body's going to try to make up for it by using all facial muscles to try to close the eye. And if I'm doing it on my good side, I'm going to close one eye only. And if I'm going to close it really big, you see, I get this big crease here. I even get a little platysma muscle acting. I can feel it here. This is on my good side. I can feel I can see this get a little pebbled. And of course, you know, the muscles are closing around my eye. So I'm thinking when they say that the nerves are misfiring or growing wrong when we heal, that is why the body tried so hard to get the eye to blink and close to protect the eye from drying, that I don't know if the nerves have grown the wrong way or if it's just that those muscles are so much stronger than the smile muscles, and that's part of it. So anyway, so this is my theory. And so last time I had the Botox, one of the things I did, because if I close like this, then you can start feeling like here, it's really strong muscle here. Of course, here is really strong muscle. Here, really strong muscle. And also, even though it looks like I'm almost smiling, if I go from this to a smile, it's actually not the same muscle. Like this is more, you know, lifting here, and smiling doesn't touch these muscles at all. It's more here. And so that would, to me, I'm guessing it might explain why when I smile here, it doesn't lift it where I want it to. It lifts it more here, and then here it actually brings it downwards a little bit over here. And those are the muscles that happen on this side, which is why this gets pulled down more and it's not smiling where I want it to, and the eye is closing. That's my theory. So so last time I had my Botox, May 2nd, I had one shot, you know, just under the eyebrow, because for me that lifts it up. For some people it might be above the eyebrow. For me it's here. I had one shot here, I had one shot here, and then here I had it here, you know, here where, like I said, it feels very strong right there, and it felt really strong and tight, and I really liked the relief I got here when I had that one. And that's all I did on this side. And then on this side I did the 3 units to to bring this upper tooth green down a little bit, and I think maybe a couple units to bring this up, because it's going down more, especially for me. My bottom teeth are showing, so this is going down a lot more, so I put a couple units there. So I do here and here to bring this down a little bit, which now it has come back, and then I did the 4 around here. So and when I did that, I also didn't like right now I don't know if you can see, but the platysma muscle is working a little bit even when I'm talking or trying to smile, and it wasn't doing that much when I had these things. And what I'm thinking about doing this time, and then I could try to do a video and we could see how it went, is doing the same here, doing the same here, maybe a little more right here, because this is that, again, when trying to close the eye, like it feels really strong here, and I didn't particularly aim for that last time. I just did somewhere here to just relax the eye a little bit. So more specifically there where that is, and then also here, when I smile, like if I just smile like a little bit like this, like that, like it's not really happy, just like, you know, Donald Trump. It's very tight here. For me, this is here. It might be different for you. And that's how I feel when I smile. It's like, even when I try to smile big, it's still kind of bringing it down here, which is why the upper lip is kind of crooked. And so I'm thinking of trying that. Like, if you remember one time I tried, he put, I think it like put right here to try to, which is the depressor anguli oris, that can help bring up the corner of the mouth a little bit. But for me, what that did was it brought this up, so my bottom lip was even more crooked. So anyway, I would say that since I started doing the Botox, even when the Botox has worn off, my smile is better than it used to be. I would say that it's not as tight. Like now it actually looks almost like a smile, while before, you know, it was more like you couldn't, if I smiled and I turned my head, you couldn't see that I was smiling. At least now it looks more like a smile. So anyway, so that's my theory. I'm sticking to it for now. If you have any ideas, please share. Maybe we can work on this together. But I think it makes a lot of sense. Now, what I can do about it, or what Botox can do about it, I don't know yet. I'm going to try to experiment a little bit, which is scary, but and I'll share what I find out. All right, God bless you. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.